Manifestation. It's everywhere. TikTok videos, Instagram reels, self-help books, even your favorite celebrities swear by it. But what if I told you that manifestation might not be the magical secret to your dream life? In fact, some experts warn it could be a dangerous trap that leaves you stuck, frustrated, and blaming yourself when things don't magically work out. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know whether manifestation is truly real, a helpful mindset hack, or just another scam dressed up as spirituality. Plus, we'll uncover a surprising psychological reason why manifestation is so addictive, and why that's exactly what keeps this trend alive. Manifestation is the practice of thinking positively about your goals and visualizing them coming true. Basically, attracting what you want through your thoughts. It sounds amazing, right? Picture your dream job, perfect relationship, or financial freedom, and voila, it appears. But the reality is more complicated. While manifestation has roots in ancient spiritual traditions, today's version looks more like a self-help fad. It's often wrapped up in catchy phrases like law of attraction, vibes, and energy, sold in online courses and Instagram affirmations. What's interesting is how manifestation taps into a very human desire for control and certainty in a chaotic world. In uncertain times, people crave something simple to believe in, a promise that if you just think the right way, good things will come. That's a powerful emotional hook. Is it a powerful mindset tool, or just wishful thinking? And what happens when you try to manifest, but life still throws you curveballs? Manifestation is basically a fancy word for positive thinking with a sprinkle of visualization. Psychologists have long studied the power of optimism. It can improve motivation, reduce stress, and help you bounce back from setbacks. According to Dr. Barbara Fredrickson, a leading positive psychology researcher at the University of North Carolina, positive emotions broaden our awareness and build our mental resources, making us more resilient in the long run. Research also shows that visualizing success activates similar parts of the brain as actually performing the task. This mental rehearsal can prime us for success, making it easier to focus and persist. Athletes and performers use visualization for this exact reason. But thinking I'm rich and successful, they won't magically deposit cash into your bank account. Positive thinking can inspire action, but it doesn't replace hard work, strategy, or real-world obstacles. It's like planting a seed. You can visualize a tree growing, but if you don't water it or give it sunlight, it won't thrive. Magical thinking is the belief that your thoughts alone can change reality without any practical effort. Manifestation tips that say, just believe it and it will happen, often ignore the messy, unpredictable nature of life. This can lead to disappointment, self-blame, and a dangerous sense of helplessness when things don't go your way. Dr. Gabriele Oettingen, a psychology professor at New York University, calls this the illusion of control. She's found that people who rely solely on positive fantasies without realistic planning are less likely to achieve their goals. One fascinating study asked participants to imagine themselves winning a competition vividly. Those who only fantasized without making concrete plans were less likely to follow through compared to those who balanced positive thinking with goal setting. This shows that a dose of realism is essential to turn dreams into reality. Here's where manifestation overlaps with toxic positivity. When people obsess over manifesting only good vibes, they might suppress or ignore negative emotions or challenges. This can prevent real problem solving and emotional processing. For example, telling yourself, I'm manifesting love while ignoring red flags in a relationship can keep you stuck in denial. And when manifestation becomes a way to avoid pain or responsibility, it becomes harmful. Studies suggest that suppressing negative emotions can increase stress and even harm physical health. True emotional well-being comes from acknowledging and working through difficult feelings, not just masking them with positivity. Here's a fascinating psychological twist. Manifestation taps into the brain's dopamine reward pathway, the same system that fuels addictions. Visualizing success and imagining positive outcomes releases dopamine, making you feel good and hooked on the hopeful high. This can explain why manifestation content explodes on social media. It feels like a quick emotional fix. Social media algorithms amplify this by flooding feeds with feel-good manifestation quotes and stories, creating a feedback loop of instant gratification. But just like a sugar rush, this dopamine hit is temporary. When reality doesn't match your visions, it can leave you feeling crushed and even more desperate to chase the next manifestation hack. You've probably heard stories about people manifesting huge wins, dream jobs, soulmate relationships, or viral success. While some people do achieve amazing things through mindset shifts, it's almost always combined with consistent effort, skill building, and sometimes plain old luck. Take Oprah Winfrey. She talks about visualization and gratitude, but also about relentless hard work and resilience. Manifestation was one tool, among many, not a magic wand. Similarly, Jim Carrey famously wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered years before he made it big, a form of manifestation. But alongside that, he endured years of struggle, rejection, and persistence. Success stories are inspiring, but it's important to see them as complex journeys, not overnight miracles. So, is manifestation real? The answer is yes, but only when it's paired with action, realistic expectations, and emotional honesty. Manifestation can help you build optimism, clarify your goals, and stay motivated. But it's not a shortcut or a guarantee. If you find yourself obsessing over manifesting outcomes and ignoring real feelings or challenges, it's time to pause. Instead of just imagining your dream life, try mixing manifestation with practical steps, planning, learning, and facing obstacles head-on. Dr. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that believing you can improve with effort is more powerful than just hoping for success. So manifest your goals, but also get your hands dirty doing the work. Think of manifestation as the spark, but your effort is the fuel that keeps the fire burning.